We are here to see a discovery made through the divisional police officer at Ilasa, who, in the course of patrol, had seen people carrying jerry cans of diesel and discovered that in one of the houses within this area, it is where they bought the diesel from. And of course, she has also disguised to go and purchase diesel in that house, which led to the discovery that there is a well behind that house from where they scoop out diesel. That further led her into getting to know that there are more houses within the precinct of that house that have wells from which they scoop out diesel. And of course, she immediately alerted us. I'm here now with the sole administrator of this local government. At the last count there, we've seen about 12 houses that has well dug behind the houses, and the only thing that they scoop out of the wells is diesel, but not water. It is believed that almost all the houses within that vicinity have the same thing.
Going by the number of jerry cans littered around, it is obvious that this dangerous act had been on for some time. These wells had turned out to be fuel dumps serving residents within the area. Initial investigations revealed that a few of the landlords where these wells are located have taken advantage of the situation by profiteering from this dangerous act. In some cases, the product was pumped into storage tanks from where it is dispensed to the public.
It's obvious that most of the tenants and the landlords that live in that area know quite well that they are involved in economic sabotage, because in one of the houses, the landlady actually chased out all the tenants. She's the only one that lives in the house, and it's in the night that she goes there with jerry cans to go and scoop out the diesel to sell. So it can be confirmed that they actually have a knowledge of what they are doing. They have the mens rea, they have the hatus reus, as lawyers will say, that they are economic saboteurs.
A few suspects identified were arrested by the police. However, some of them were found to be innocent, and so the Commissioner of Police ordered their release.
We have made arrest of some of the landlords there. We've also asked some of the tenants as to whether they have a knowledge that they are compromising their lives and their properties. Some of them denied. We get to find out later.
To forestall any disaster, the police have ordered occupants of the affected houses to vacate the premises.
We've talked to the people in that area as to the danger of them remaining in the area. It may require that we embark on immediate evacuation of the people in that area, because any lightning, any firework in that area, and of course we alert to the fact that saboteurs, because of the discovery, some of the landlords may also want to sabotage the effort, go there and put out fire. And you can see, you've been there, it's thickly populated, densely populated. The number of children that are there. Fire in one of the houses will lead to the burning of more than 150 houses, the way they are connected. And you can imagine the number of lives that will be lost there. And the topography, even if they want to escape, it will be difficult to escape. And that is why we are advising that the people living in the area should also not compromise their lives, that they should start thinking of how to leave the place. They are quite aware. Some of the tenants have spoken to, they know that that is what they do.
Samples of the substance have been taken by officials from the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) for laboratory tests in order to determine the true nature of the substance, its quality, as well as the root cause of this unusual occurrence.
Number seven.
We have just seen with our physical eye, the NNPC will do the expert work to test the quality of the diesel, and of course the state government is also in the picture, and I think that the Ministry of Environment will come and do an environmental impact assessment, and of course we'll move on from there. But we will push that in order to avoid a great disaster in that area, we push that they should evacuate people in that area.
For now, the affected houses have been cordoned off and all occupants have been advised to vacate the environment to avoid disaster. The Lagos State government says it is working with the NNPC for further investigations.
Now, vocational and entrepreneurial training is an aspect of education that is often ignored in favor of conventional ones. But the Lagos State government is looking at investing in the latter in order to reduce the unemployment rate. In view of this, the Lagos State government in 2003 signed a memorandum of understanding with the Industrial Training Fund and the Nigeria Employers and Consultative Association on youth training in construction trades. The initiative recently produced 90 technical skilled graduates who have also set up construction and building-related enterprises to provide high-quality service in plumbing, tiling, carpentry, and concreting. Here's the replay.
Education for the sake of education.
The collaboration involving the Lagos State Government, Nigeria Employers Consultative Association (NECA), and the Industrial Training Fund (ITF) was informed by the need to curb unemployment by training youth to be qualified, competent, and skilled individuals for the building and construction sector. 90 graduates who have completed 3 years training in construction trades under the Technical Skills Development Program are presented with certificates. "75 graduates, one from plumbing, carpentry, block laying, and tiling, have already formed 25 incorporated business entities. The Lagos State government's partnership with NECA and ITF on this initiative is focused on upgrading of facilities in the Government Technical College Ikorodu, provision of additional equipment, and integration of a strong entrepreneurship development training modules in the existing curriculum. Here's their advice for these young skilled graduates.
What you have in your hand is what I call a double-edged sword. In one breath, you have acquired technical and vocational education, ECOWO, and through the LASG, NECA, ITF intervention, we have also trained you to become an entrepreneur. Because the module you have been taken through is a module that has prepared you to be a business owner. The Lagos State economy is the 5th biggest economy in Africa. You can't joke with that economy. That economy requires skills. I know this government very soon will be launching its rail system. We've got to address our mind to the issue of how do we sustain that laudable project in terms of skilled manpower. And I think NECA and the Lagos State government should sit down and deepen this relationship for the future of Lagos State and the future of the Nigerian state.
We run a construction skills training program with the support of DFID in Abuja, and in collaboration with the Council of Registered Builders as well as the Nigerian Institute of Building. It is our desire to train, assess, and certify as many as 1 million artisans over the next couple of years. It's very important because in the construction sector today, the biggest challenge we have is lack of skills. Our buildings are in shambles, and we're not very proud of it. And we are not happy that we are having to import artisans and craftsmen. So looking at you today, I'm really very proud, very pleased with the quality of education you've received, plus the fact that we've been told that you've been given entrepreneurial skills, because in the construction sector, self-employment is the key. You don't get regular 9-to-5 jobs with salary at the end of the month like other sectors. You have to be able to manage your own business, market yourself, manage your resources effectively, and I believe that LASG has equipped you properly to do that.